Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Let's go. Another day in the markets. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Shelly and Zen Method, right out of the gate. Thank you so much, everybody, for all those amazing Santa hats. Couldn't find my Santa hat. Travis, Mr. Dave, hello, good morning. If you're here for the first time, start tapping, hit that follow button. We're on every day. We actually had a member reach out, and they admitted I've never had this happen before. This one was a first. Voss, I am just not mentally tough enough to trade. He goes, I just can't do it. I said, all right. I said, at least you admitted it. That's what I'm talking about. At least you admitted it. Good morning, Mr. Dave. Hello. Thank you, everybody. Good morning, Richard Wernikowski. Good morning, Michelle Mybell. Hammer. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be mentally tough to trade. I mean, there's no other way around it. I told you guys that. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Merry Christmas to you, and welcome aboard. We have the SPY daily chart up. We're going to review that one first. Fit Wakely, Merry Christmas Eve to you as well. All that we ask of you is tap the live, share the screen, donate info when you can. We got Santa Claus hats on the board. First stop is the North Pole. Thank you, Mr. Dave, the title gifter of the donuts. Thank you, John McGarvey. And if you want to fill up that gift gallery, everybody, you're more than welcome to. Mr. Dave with the hat mustache. There he goes. Mr. Dave owns the hat mustache, the donut. Paulo owns the finger hearts. Zen owns the roses and the money gun. We got hand hearts, roses, corgis, galaxies, GJ glasses. Mr. Dave! Coming in hot. I love Mr. Dave. Thank you so much, brother. And Merry Christmas to you and your family. More with the follow. All right, we're going to get right to work here. We got no time to mess around. I'm only allowed to trade to 10 o'clock, the boss said, and then we got to get into a car and do some traveling. All right, here we go. Miss Market, everybody. Remember I told you our 8 and 20 are close? They are just close. So we got more room to the upside. Now, what I want you, like I said yesterday, to be careful is we got a double top up here, all right, at 689. We got that double deuce right there, okay, double deuce, and we have to be careful of that. But our 8 and 20 are close together. Now, what we don't want to see this morning is this. We are starting to get into this wide state to the upside. Typical, day before a holiday closure. Typical. Going to be a chop fest, okay? I mean, I don't know if it's going to be choppy. You're just not going to have that momentum. So you got to get in and get out. If you're waiting for something to rip, you ain't ripping, all right? So above 688, you got room up to 689. The market will close at 1 p.m. Eastern time today, all right? So remember to mark that down. Under 686.86, Friday will be open for regular business hours. 686.86, you have room down to 686 hold number here on Miss Market. Don't like the way she looks today. All right, not a big fan of this. We're starting to get wide on Miss Market, and we're going to need that pullback here soon, okay? UNH, let's go, let's go, let's go. Remember, folks, who here is green for the month of December? Who is green for the month of December? Put me in the chat, everybody. Put me in the hizzle. Thank you, Only Dan. I appreciate you, my brother. Who is green? Mr. Dave with the $1.99. Well, Christopher, thank you, brother. Look at all these VIPers green. Excellent. Excellent. This was a pretty hard month to trade, being in trading season. So just keep that in mind, everybody. Good job, Mr. Dave. Fit Wakeling, Travis, excellent. Yep, we're going to look at gold. Jermaine, thank you for the follows. Dadbot, good job. SSS, congratulations to you. When you're in the VIP, folks, your trading is going to change dramatically for the better. All right? We are in a neutral state here. We are in the whip zone on UNH currently as we now look for our major support and resistance. Give yourself a Christmas gift this holiday season and get in there. You deserve it. You worked hard losing. Now work hard winning. Above 325.35, you have room up to 327 and 330 here on UNH. Under 324, you have room down to 321.50 on UNH. We're going to head over to Tesla to the moon. Oh, we are narrow on Tesla. Are we going to get our first alert? Yes, it is on Tesla this morning. Fit Wakely, second month green in a row since joining the VIP. Congratulations, Fit. Love you, brother. Narrow state, we got an alert out here on Tesla. We are in the whip zone currently on Tesla as we're going to mark out these major support and resistance levels now. Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. Happy Hanukkah to everyone who's celebrating Hanukkah. Make it a joyous holiday season. Be nice to everybody. All right, narrow state on Tesla. We got an alert out on this sucker. Above 487.44, you'll have room up to $500. $499.80. $500. That's the golden goose on Tesla. Back under 484 whole number, you'll have room down to 480. Hello, Robin Hood. Doon, doon, doon. All right, we are in a neutral state on the hood of Robin currently. Let me back this up. All right, we are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone here on Robinhood, right above us. Coming out of the whip zone to the upside, we got that 5-minute 200. All right, we got that 5-minute 200 right there. So, folks, traders, as we come out of this whip zone, if we come to the upside, are we going long right there? Are we going to go long right into 121, right into that whip zone, right into that whole number? No, we have to get over that, all right? Boy, don't look for a give back bar on this. You'll have room up to 122.60, 123 area here on Robinhood to the upside, okay? Back under the whip zone, yes, to the downside. Under 119.79, you will have room down to 117. Hello, Akeem, the dream. Make sure we're tapping over there on the tubes over here. Let's do a tap blitz. We only have 11,000 taps. We got to do a tap blitz. Merrill, thank you so much. We got 4 more Santa Claus hats on the board. I appreciate each and every one of you. Marcus, User, Paulo, Chad, K. Braden, thank you so much. John McGarvey, I appreciate you. Good morning, Florida Flex. You on the beach, Flex? You on the beach? All right, Miss Market, as we talked about, we do have room to the upside, but not today, right now, because we're in this neutral state. I don't trust it. You do have room up to 689. You got a double deuce up there. Jules, thank you. Zed Method, thank you. I appreciate you. Back under 686.86, you'll have room down to 686, whole number here on Miss Market this morning. I would stay away from this today, okay? Good morning, Ricardo. Ricardo, we want to do... What did you want, Fit? Gold, GLD. All right, let's do GLD. Let me look at the daily first. Yeah, we're way too far in the daily. And what's happening here on gold, you can chase this all you want. You're going to get wrecked eventually. Your 8 starting to pull away from the 20. You're way up here. You got a 3-finger spread here on the daily. And now we're starting to get wide, and now we're getting our pullback. So don't chase this any longer to the upside, traders, all right? You might have got lucky here and there, but the luck's about to run out on this. All right, let's see what we got. Under 410.36. Get under 410.36. 410 whole number area. We'll have room down to 408.50 and 407 this morning here on gold. Thank you, Shelly Palo. Get those shares and repost out. Let's start tapping like it's 1999, my traders. Netflix. Yeah, TikTok's definitely going to push the TikTok shop the next 2 days. We are, they're going to send all the algo there. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone here on Netflix. Yes, it is. We have our 5-minute 200 right above us here on Netflix this morning. As we pull this back, traders, above 93.50, you'll have room up to 93.68 and $94 on Netflix. Back under $93, whole number, you'll have room down to 92.77. Folks, it's going to be a little low volume, a little choppy today, okay? So I want you to get A-plus setups, get in, get out, lock it up. We are in a narrow state on IREN. Yes, we are narrow. Do we have an alert out on IREN? Let's take a look. Yes, it is. IREN and Tesla, we got an alert. You got a double top up here at 43.50 on IREN. Okay, so keep that in mind. Above 42.28, we got room up to 43.58 and 44.30 here on IREN. I ran so far away. Under $41, we got room down to $38 here on IREN. Microsoft. All right, right now, neutral whip zone on Microsoft. What did Microsoft do yesterday? You had your run up. We had this on watch. Did anyone get this? Anyone get the run up yesterday on Microsoft? Yoo-hoo! Did you listen? We had an alert out on it. All right, here we go on Microsoft. You're starting to get into this wider state to the upside. Above 487.52, you have room up to 489 here on Microsoft this morning. Under 486.44, we have room down to 485.69 on Microsoft. Thank you, Marianne, John McGarvey, Sheer Turtle, Zed Method, Money Gun, John McGarvey. You know what we're going to do? Before we do the roses, you know what we're going to do? Zed Method, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on here, everybody. Wait a minute. Where is it? Do I see it? Bump, 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 bump. Stand by, everybody. Stand by. There it is. All right, there's the money gun. We got 3 on the board. Thank you, John. Thank you, Molly. What else are we looking at? Zed Method, my boy. MU. Now, I want to talk to you about MU. I was watching this yesterday, right? I was watching this yesterday, MU. And I said to myself, 23rd, right here. I said, maybe I'm going to try the give back bar on this. Why didn't I not do it? Why didn't I looked over to my left and I said, nah, I'm not going to do it. And thank God. Yes. Thank God. That was a winner, baby. Why did I not take this give back play to the, we have a special guest down here, everybody. John McGarvey and who is that? Who is that? Because the 2-minute chart was in a neutral state. So we just didn't have the momentum to go. If we were narrow, I would have took it, okay? Where are you? Come here, baby. Real quick, come here. I won't. We're going to do this quick. Come here. Say hi. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Say Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Say have a good day. We'll see you soon.
Have a good day. See you soon.
I love you, baby.
I love you, Mama. I love you, Daddy.
I love you, sweetheart. I'll be up in a little bit, okay? Yeah, you got to go with Mama now, okay? I love you.
No.
That's our little one, everybody. Does she look like me? Does she look like me? Everyone says she looks like me. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, MU. Right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in position. She snuck down here. We are in position 2 to the upside on MU currently here. Let's see what we got. All right. All right, MU, we got room up to 282. Baby, what do you had here? 282 to the upside. Yes, it is. Under 275. Get under that whole number of 275. We have room down to 273 here on MU. And then 268 traders. Make sure you mark that down. Buy Alibaba and thank me later. BBAI. All right, we are in the whip zone. We are in a bearish neutral state currently on BBAI, everybody, as we mark these levels out. Here we go. Ooh, bam, bam, and there we go. BBAI. Let's pull it back to the execution time frame. Above 619, you got room up to 628 here on BBAI. 628 will be your first stop, and then 650 to the upside. But right now, you are in a bearish neutral state, okay? You have to get narrow. Under $6 for a short. If your broker has shares available, you'll have room down to 580. Tesla. Hello, Mr. Charlie. Hello. Are we tapping over there on the tubes? Mr. Day, make sure they're tapping. Above a 487.44, you have room up to $500. 500. Do not try to go past that, okay? That's a major, major resistance level up there. Under 484.58, you have room down to 480 and 475. Isaiah Murphy with the follow. Yes, everybody. The VIP is open. It's open for you to treat yourself to learn how to trade. You are going to head over to the VossTrading.com right there. That's where you get into the VIP. This is where we are going to train you, give you the blueprint on how to trade properly, okay? We are going to help you get out of this trading mess that you are currently in. Don't be afraid. You have to admit that you're not good at this like we all did and learn how to trade properly. Get in there before the new year. We did those money guns, right? We hammered those things already. All right, here we go. Whoa, wait a minute. Roses. We got to hammer them roses. All right, let's go with the roses. Yes, it is. Chad, thank you, Chad. I appreciate you. I can't see the screen. I don't know what happened. All right, Tesla we did. Let's go over to Google. Most wonderful time. Why can't I see the... Oh, there it is. I'm looking at it. Duh. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the upside on the Googaroonies currently. All right, we got to mark these out. This is getting messy here. Hold on, everybody. Let me come down the 15. We're good. The 5. Bam. All right, Google. We have room up to 319.50. 319.50 here on Google, and then 324. Mark that down on the Googs. Under 315, hold number, we got room down to 311. 311. Zen Method, thank you so much. John McGarvey, thank you. 306 will be your next stop also on a Google. Q's. What are we doing for Christmas and Hanukkah, everybody? Anyone going to be with family? You staying home? What are we doing here? What are we doing? All right, we are in a neutral state here on the cues. Here we go. Neutral, say it. Whammo. Be careful here. All of the above. Good morning, JDM. Yes, it is. JDM, we're only at 43,000 taps. Folks, we got to get to 75,000. Start tapping, everybody. Home, nice. Traveling Friday, cool. Chilling with family. Yeah, good job, user. All right, we are in a neutral state currently on them cues. All right, so anything to the upside, be very leery, okay? Be very leery. Everyone got that? You got room up to 626 here on them cues. Back under 620.78. We got room down to 619.40. That'll be your first stop here on the cues. And then 613 will be your second stop. Jeremy Harris says, what is this? We're teaching people how to bake cookies. You want to learn how to bake cookies? Wendy, thank you, my beautiful Wendy, for the follow. Apple, let's see what we got. Oh, we finished those roses off already. Holy moly, you guys are in it to win it today. Holy moly, Batman. All right, here we go on Apple, the Applelicious. Where is he? Jeremy, we're going to teach you how to make apple pie. Are you ready? First, you put in the whip. You got to put in some whip on your apple pie on top of the crust. We put in the whip zone area on the crust, okay? Then we pull that crust back and we go higher to 5 minutes. All right, we set that timer to 5 minutes on that apple crisp. Then we turn it up to 15 minutes and we watch the granddaddy because sometimes he likes to come in and eat it before it's cooked because he likes his desserts, that granddaddy. So we got to stay away from granddaddy. And then we go up to the hourly and then we got granddaddy's daddy right there. And he loves to eat too, but make sure it's cooked before he eats it. All right, above 272.50 in this neutral state, we got room up to 273. Now, if we pull this back, Jeremy, right here. Look, Jeremy, are you watching? 273, we got major resistance right there, all right? That's where we burn the apple cake, and we don't want to burn the apple pie, so watch 273 in the oven. Above 273, you'll have room up to 274, and that's when you can serve that apple pie. To the downside, under 271.50, we got room down to 271. First stop on Apple. Woof! That was a mouthful, everybody. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lawrence, official KK, thank you so much. Daniela, John McGorry, adorable dad, Luli. Uber. We'll come back to SPY. Don't you worry. We always come back to them. There he is, Jay Dobbins, adorable dad, with the apple pie emojis. Yes, it is. All right, right now we are in a narrow state on Uber. We are in the whip zone on Uber, and we got an alert on Uber. So 3 alerts this morning. Uber, Tesla, and IREN. All right, let's mark these suckers out. Are we ready, my beauties? Above $81. You got room up to $82 this morning here on Uber. All right. Under the whip zone, if we come out of the whip zone down to the downside, under 80.36, we got room down to $78. Watch Uber. It looks delicious. IWM. Is you. Narrow state on IWM. We got another one. Alert. alerts here on IWM. Good morning, Slime. How are you? We used to have a friend in high school. We used to call him Slime Ball. All right, here we go. Above 252.63, you have room up to 253. Above 253 with a retest, you have room up to 254 here on IWM. Under 252, under that hold number, you have room down to 251.50 on IWM. And then 250 hold number here, my beautiful traders. SMCI for John Wheat. Let's see what we got over here. Are we liking the music today? Do we like the music today? We're in a narrow state on SMCI currently right now. 5-minute 200, we have a resistance right there, $31 area with a hold number. We're going to go over that in a second here. Got to play Christmas music on Christmas Eve. What are you, crazy? All right, SMCI. Right here, we have a 200. All right, we're going to mark this out for you. This right here is major resistance. Does everybody see it? We do not want to trade above the whip zone into that. Okay, that's $31. Everyone mark that down. $31. So what do we need to do? We need to get through. We need to get through $31. Whoop, 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 whoop. We need to retest $31, and then you can look for a possible long over $31. Can you all do that for me? And then you'll have room up to $31.65. How do you like them apples? Okay. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Under 30.57, whoop, you got room down to 30.25 here on SMCI. PLTR, let's go, let's go. Who's getting in the VIP today? Who's giving yourself the best Christmas present you will ever get? If you think about it, it is. It is. You're going to head over to thevosstrading.com. Yes, that's where you're going to go to get in to the VIP. It's cheap, and we are going to teach you how to trade properly. Folks, we got to start tapping. We got to do a 1-minute tap blitz on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Over there on the tube, start tapping. We got Nvidia, PLTR coming up, XAU and Coin. All right, PLTR. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone currently here on PLTR. You sit back. I'll mark out the levels as that. Bam, bam. Double top up there at 199. We just heard this song, so we are going to narrow state in the whip zone above 194.24. You have room up to 195.42 on PLTR. All right. I need you to get under 193, traders, for a short. Under 193, you'll have room down to 192. Okay. AMD. And then Coin, and then XAU. Actually, XAU first. They put that first. XAU. All right, XAU, back over 4499939 right here. You have room up to 4530718. Mark that down. Mark that down. Under 4471771, you have room down to 443284 on XAU, okay? Now Coin. Dave, just look at his name. Look at his name. Does that look like someone who's successful to you? I mean, does it, Mr. Dave? Me and Mr. Dave have fun over here on the tubes. We are in a narrow state on Coin. Yes, it is Coin. All right. Coin right now, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone under 239.63. You're under the base. You'll have room down to 229.50 here on Coin. Above 243, you have room up to 245 and 250 on Coin. AMD, yep, coming back to AMD. Yes. I hope you all have an amazing holiday. I really do. I hope you're happy, and I hope you start the new year off right and become a better trader for yourself, okay? It's important. Don't go through another whole year guessing and losing. I mean, we don't get any younger, that's for sure. Above 217, we got room up to 220 and 223 on AMD. All right, mark that down. In a narrow state, under 213.97, we have room down to 209.50. Watch that 210 area here on AMD. We got some more roses to hammer. Let's go, my beauties. Merry Christmas, Vince. Hope you're doing well. Apple, you got it. Applelicious. Currently, we're in a neutral state. On Apple, we have a lot of resistance right here. See it? We got to get over 273 with a retest for anything long to the upside. All right? If you try to do it out of the whip zone, you're just going to chop around. Okay? Under 271.54, we have to get under this level. We don't want to trade into that pivot. You'll have room down to 271 here on Apple. Oracle. Santa Claus. I hope Mama kisses Santa Claus tonight, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The old wife Rooney. We're in a narrow state. Oracle, narrow whip zone here on Oracle. We got an alert. We got another one. Here's another one. Hold on. Where is it? Alerts here on Oracle. All right, as we pull this back above 195.51, we got room up to 199 on Oracle and then 202. Mark those levels down, my beauties, okay? Back under the whip zone of 194, we have to get under the whole number. Under the whole number, you'll have room down to 188.50. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Traders, listen to me. We only have, because my mom, one thing we control in the market, and today you're going to have to be very good at it. What is it? What is it, my traders? Risk management. That is the only thing we control, my beautifuls, okay? It's the only thing we control. And if you can't control it, we got a problemo, you know what I'm saying? Then we got Houston. Yes, we got a problem. Let's put the whip zone in. Yes, it is. Let Miss Market come to you. We just wait, traders. We wait. Those who rush lose. All right, neutral state, position 1, 351. You got room up to 364 here on AVGO this morning on Christmas Eve in the markets. Under 346, get under the whole number. You'll have room down to 342.40 and then 339 on AVGO. Let's go, my beauties. We are at 86,000. We're slowly, JDM, we got that tapper going. Of course we're trading today. The only ones who would run away from trading today are the ones that don't know how to control their trading. They don't know what they're doing, and they know they're going to lose. That are the people who run from the markets today. We heard this one too. Bells will be ringing. That's not what I wanted. All right, MSTR neutral, whip zone above 159.23. You got room up to 163 and 165 this morning on MSTR. Yes. Under 156.62, you got room down to 152. Let's go, my beauties. Jay, just chill. You got a question? Well, you can ask it, my brother. You can ask it. Christy, yeah, the day after Thanksgiving, I'm not home, so I can't trade. Nvidia. I'm not going to lug all my monitors and stuff just to trade the day after Thanksgiving. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone on Nvidia. Here he is. Bump, 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 bump. Line above. All right. Nvidia. We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. See this neutral right here? Be very, very careful, traders. Above 189.31, you have room up to 192. Under 187, get under the whole number, you have room down to 186 and 184.41. Why won't they close my pre-market position for profit on Webull? What kind of order are you doing? You can't do market orders in pre-market. Jay, you only can do limit orders. You cannot do market orders in pre-market. Iren, and you're using Webull. That's another whole problem. Jay, that's another whole problem, Jay. That's another whole problem, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Whoops. What broker would I use? I would use a direct. They are crooks. Yeah, I wouldn't touch Webull with a 10-foot pole. You got to use a direct access routing broker, folks. You can't use free brokers. Above 42.28, you have room up to 43.50 and 44.33. Under 41.22, you have room down to $38 on IREN, my beautiful traders. They're all 6 of one, half dozen of the other. What else are we doing? What else are we doing? So I bought myself $3,000 worth of new golf clubs for my Christmas present. I haven't been able to use them yet. I go out there every day and I talk to them. And I go, hello, my beauties. Hello. One day, and I give them a hug and a kiss. IWM, we're in the whip zone. Above 252.63. You got room up to 253 and 254 on IWM. Back under 252, you got room down to 251.42. Tesla to the moon. Tesla's on watch, folks. We're in position 1, narrow. You got room up to $500. $500. Will Tesla want to close out up there at 500 on this Christmas Eve? Under 484.58, you have room down to 480 and 474.66. Remember, traders, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. And we're going to do something a little different right now to get the AVGO going, all right? We're going to hammer some snow globes. We are going to hammer some snow globes. Go get them, everybody. Thank you. John McGarvey, Zen Method. Thank you so much. Steve B, Daniela, Dadbot, I appreciate you. The VIP, yeah, you're going to head over here. Hammer those globes, everybody. TheVossTrading.com. That's where you're going to go to get into the VIP, and we're going to teach you how to trade, okay? You're in good hands. You got the short on Robinhood? Good job, Christy. Good job. What indicator? We don't use indicators. There's no indicator. Aramis with the SPY. Let's go. Thank you, Mr. Dave, with the first snow globe. Neutral state here on SPY. Starting to get a little wide here. Okay, don't chase anything to the upside. Don't be ridiculous. Above 688.21, you have room up to 689. Zed Method, thank you. Under 686.86, you have room down to 686. Hold number, my beautiful traders, on SPY. I want to touch SPY. Leave it alone. Thank you, AD, with the follow. Yes, it is. XRP to the moon. Let's see. Let's see what we got on XRP this morning. All right, XRP, we're going to pull it back for you beautiful, lovely people. Above 187.44, you got room up to 188.62 and 189.51. Under 186.23, you got room down to 184.34 and 183.52. 13 snow globes on the board. Google. All right, Google here, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone now on Google, and we got room up to 319.51, my traders. 319.51 on Google. Back under 315, as you get under that whole number, we have room down to 311, my traders. 311. Uh-oh. I hear somebody. I think he's back from vacation, everybody. Is he back from vacation? Apple, we are at a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Above 272.50, we have room up to 273 here on Apple, okay? Back under 271.54, we have room down to 271. Hey, Zeus. What's up, Hey, Zeus? Hey, Zeus. Hey, Zeus. GEV. We got to hammer those snow globes. Let's go. We got to hammer. Let me get the hourly up. All right, here we go on GEV. Currently, your narrow, your first stop is 664.50 and then 671 on GEV. Pop up, thank you, my pop up. Under 657.96, we got room down to 654 here on GEV. User with the follow, Cole Ken with the follow. Thank you, everybody. AMD. Okay, traders, if you open and you hear the bell, are we ready? And you get that coming out of the whip zone, are you going long? Are we going long? Who's going long there, my beauties? If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We are on every day, Monday through Sunday. Why not? Why aren't you going long? Why not? And to hold number, correct. Watch that 218 hold number right there. You want to get over that for a move up to 220 and 223. Under 213.97, you got room down to 210 here on AMD. Let me look at something real quick. Let me look at something for you beautiful traders. All right, we're in the whip zone there. Tesla, Tesla. Oh, Tesla wants to get those engines going, baby. Those engines. Boom, $500. Position 1, narrow state. Might not go that way, though. Under 484.58, You got room down to 480 and 474.66. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk, and trading is risky. And the reason a lot of you lose is you don't have self-control. And in the end, you are alone when it comes to trading, and you're going to have to try to do it. Thanks, Frank. Meta. Remember, I had someone reach out to our staff and say, tell Voss, I'm just not mentally strong enough to do this. And he admitted that, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right, right now on Meta, we are in a neutral bullish state on Meta. All right, I'm going to pull this back a little more. You see the bullish neutral state we're in right now, traders? Look at that. That is your bullish neutral state. Currently, you are in position 2 right here, okay? You are in position 2. If that bell goes off, are you able to short this to the downside? Does the market cycle, does your state and your position allow you to short this to the downside? Marcus says no way. Alex says no. Pete says, Pete, what are we talking about, baby? A UFO? No, you're not shorting that. You are in a bullish state in a bearish position. Which one wins? Does the state win or does the position win? Which one wins, beautifuls? Which one wins? The state, you got that right. You got to wait for that 20 to come down more. Then you can short that beautiful thing down to 658. All right. On Meta to the upside, above 666, the stars align. So you can take that up to 671 and 673.50 here on Meta. Vega, Salesforce. Vega. Let's see what we got for Vega. How you doing, Vega? We are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone. Folks, we got 12 snow globes left. We got to hammer these last ones. Who's got a snow globe? Shake that sumbitch up real nice. Let's go. If you couldn't find it, I just pinned it. All right, neutral state currently on Zen. Thank you. Help Zen Method and John McGarvey. Whip zone, neutral on CRM. The Christmas tree. All right, here we go. CRM. Let's pull this back. We're neutral whip zone. Above 264.11. Are we taking that long into 264.65? We are not. Daniela Ulita, Vega, Jay Gilbert, thank you. Vince Clipper, no, we're not. We want to get Garth Brooks, huh? Woo! We're going to retest 264.65, and then you have room up to 266. 266, okay? On CRM, above 266 with a retest, you have room up to 268. Now, to the downside here, get under 261.91. Yeehaw! Again, you got room down to 259. Yeah, I'm digging this. Thank you, Sheer Turtle. I appreciate you. Vega, Daniela, Jay Gilbert, Zen. Yes, it is. Thank you for the follow, Inao. What do you call this? Country just has that tune to it where you just go like this. All right? Not too crazy. All right, here we go. The Qs. We are neutral. We got room up to 626 on those Qs. 626, okay? Under 620.78, you have room down to 619 here on the Qs. Do I put you all in a good mood in the morning? That's my main goal. I want to make sure you're happy. Are we happy, everybody? Kai, hello, beautiful. Are we happy, everybody? Pete, you got the hat for this song, Pete. I love you, brother. Jennifer Taylor, NVIDIA. Neutral, Jennifer. Whip zone above 189.31. You have room up to 192 and 196 here on Nvidia. Nvidia wants to make its next move. Under 187.32, you have room down to 186 and 184.41. All right, here we go. Are we ready? He is back from vacation. We got one. The Wizard. Hello, Wizard. You are back. Where the hell were you? He was on vacation, everybody. Everybody, put Wizard in the chat. Are you happy to see the Wizard this morning? And he came back for Denny Silva, and he says, what are we looking at? You're looking at the Wizard, Danny. This is the Wizard, okay? The Wizard rules them all. Everybody, put Wizard in the chat. The Wizard loves each and every one of you. Yes! Yes! He is back! Nobody beats the Wiz. Good morning, Amy. Good to see you. The Wizard of Voss. Missed that guy. I think we need new hat, though. What do you guys think, huh? The hat looks like roadkill. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Zeus! Merry Christmas to the Wizard. And the Wizard says, Merry Christmas to each and every one of you fine people. What else are we looking at? We didn't do NQ. Come on, we got to do NQ. I mean, look at this. Look at this. NQ, right? Ooh, look at that beauty from yesterday. Huh? Come on. You just got to be patient and wait for your event, traders, okay? You got to be patient and wait for the events to set up. Little tight here on NQ, everybody. It's a little tight. All right, NQ above 25,845. I'm sorry, 25,824.25. You have room up to 25,878 whole number, and then 25,981 whole number. Okay, back under 25,693 under the whole number. You have room down to 25,393. Juanio, we use the 2, the 5, the 15, the 1 hour, and the daily. You must trade on multiple time frames, not just one time frame. You will not be consistent. Hello, Jason Brandon. Jason, are you trying to look like me? Everyone, look at Jason's profile picture. Is he trying to copy me? Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. Look at this guy. He's trying to be me. He's trying to be me. He don't got a wizard. And if, right? Thank you, Vega Vague. I appreciate you. He just shaved his head, this guy. Damn it. Unbelievable. In Your Bones says, if I just bought SPY and never looked, would I do much worse than day traders? In Your Bones, you have a couple problems here. Number one, you don't have the money to buy SPY. I will almost guarantee that. So that dream is over, honey pie. All right? GLD. Gold. Don't chase it. We are in a wide state here on gold. We're starting to get wide. Under 411, you got room down to 410, 408.50, and 407 on gold. You're going to get a pullback on this. We all are. Amy, I caught that too. Thank you, Zen. And then he disappeared. Meezy. Hello, my Meezy. Wait a minute. We got 8 more globes. 8 more globes. Who's got them? These are the last ones, everybody. Who's got them? 50K you have? What do we put a dent? What are you going to get? What are you going to get out of that? 50,000. What What are you going to get? Christy, hello, Hood. I know. I'm going to trade options, boss. I'm going to put 50K in options and lose it within a week. All right. Robin Hood, above 121.18. You got room up to 122.60 and 124.55. Under 119.77, you have room down to 117. There you go, Christy. 3 Bez, thank you. I guess no one wants to get the globes. Boeing, you got it. There it is. All right, Boeing, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone here on Boeing. Be careful with Boeing, okay? Watch the spread on this thing. All right, everybody, can you do that for me? Stop trading all of these high-price spready stocks. Jesus. Nvidia. All right, under 216.53, you got room down to 216. But currently, you are in a wide state. So if to go short on this, Boeing's going to chop around until that 20 comes down. You're not going long on Boeing either because of the state. Above 217.34, you got room up to 217.50. I would leave Boeing alone for a little bit, okay? The red line is the heartbeat of the market, the 20. Thank you, Shelly Stringer. Zen Method. Yes, it is. Thank you. Jesus Carry out. We got a lot of Jesuses in here. Anyone notice that? We love our Jesuses. We are in a narrow state whip zone here on Netflix. Above 93.50, we have room up to 93.70 and $94 on Netflix, my traders. Under $93, we got room down to $92.77 here on Netflix. All right, here we go, everybody. We got another one. Let's go. Are we ready? Here it is. Nostram 2222 says QNCCF is the next Nvidia. Apple. The wizard was speechless. Speechless. Holy moly. We are in a neutral state. We're in the whip zone above 272.50. You have room up to 273 here on Apple. Remember, traders, this is major resistance right here. Okay? When you get in this box, be careful. Back under 271.54. You have room down to 271. We love our wizard. Trinity. Hello, my Trinity. All right, roll call. Here we go, my beauties. Remember, the VIP is open this Christmas and Christmas Eve. All right. You're going to head over to theVossTrading.com to give yourself a Merry Christmas present. It's the best present you will ever give yourself because we're going to teach you how to trade. All right. You're going to start the new year off right. Enough is enough. That's what you're going to say. Enough is enough. Hammer the rest of those snow globes, everybody. Only 6 left. Zen Method, Shelly Stringer, Powder. Thank you so much. Mr. Dave, Andrew the Believer, John McGarvey, Mr. Dave, Clutch, Merrill, Only Dan, K. Braden, Dadbot, Copper, Paulo, Marcus, User, Only Dan, Zen Method, Jules, Daniela Ulina, Dadbod, John McGarvey, Paulo, Marianne. Thank you so much. Look at all of these people. Pop Up, Molly, Marcus, Steve, Hammer, Luli. Thank you, everybody. Lorne, Adorable Dad, Steve B, Sheer Turtle, Hammer. Thank you, Vega Vague, for all those donations. Everybody, I want you to have an amazing Christmas, have an amazing holiday, have an amazing Hanukkah, okay? Be with your family. No studying tomorrow. Just be with your loved ones and enjoy it. Be careful today. The market will close at 1 p.m. today. You get in, you get out, you wrap it up, and you go enjoy yourselves, okay? To all our VIP members currently, I am so happy for what you all are accomplishing in there. From where you started to where a lot of you are now, it is remarkable. It is remarkable. And this is just the beginning, folks, okay? Just think, you got a year in now. Some of you got 6 months in the VIP with us now. And now it's really time to turn that switch in 2026 and really go get what you deserve, okay? Remember, not everyone's going to be successful at this, and that is okay. But I love you all. Have a great day. We may be on tomorrow morning. I don't know yet. We'll see. I may take a break tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I love you all. Merry Christmas to you. Happy trading. VIP traders, we'll see you in the chat here in about 2 minutes. Have a great one, everybody. I love you, and thank you for all those donations. Love you guys. Go get it today. Proud of you guys.